know if the connection's okay. But I hope everyone's good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Sorry about that. My phone's on a charger thing right now. So, anyhow, what was I gonna say? 저 잘 지냈어요. I've been pretty good. 되게 바빴는데, as you know, 다빈이도 되게 바빴고, so we just released Yellow Cab. I hope everyone's enjoying that. 다들 잘 듣고 있었으면 좋겠네요. All we can do is really just, I don't know, just stick to regulations. I hope everyone's safe out there too. 다들 좀 안전했으면 좋겠네요. Greetings from Poland. I am alive. I am alive. Someone's trying to read my shirt. I don't even know what it says, but get well soon. Get well soon, Eddie. I hope everyone. My dog's at home right now. She's probably. I sometimes bring her to work. I sometimes bring her. Sometimes bring her to the studio. Sorry, I'm a bit lagging today because 너무 한 게 너무 많아가지고 지금 살짝 레그가 걸려가지고. right here. So sometimes I have a hard time turning my head a bit, but it's healing. Hopefully, I will go to Nigeria. Cats are superior. I believe they think they're superior. You know. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So today I just wanted to catch up with you guys. And then hopefully um, answer a few of your questions. If that's cool. I mean, if you guys have any questions. Sometimes I go on here and I don't really know what to talk about. Maybe I have to start making topics to talk about. Yeah. Did I surprise you a lot? Like all the lollies and candies and sweets in the world, and I wouldn't have a single problem with anything. And but nowadays, like I just like eat one chocolate bar, and I'm on the edge of the earth, like about to throw up or something. Not really, not to that point, but you know what I mean. It's pretty crazy. Um, 운동할 때 버티는 방법을 알려주세요. 저는 어 그러게요. 뭐 어떻게 버틸까? 저는 그냥 어 뭔가 음 그냥 포기하고 싶을 때 어 뭔가 이 세트 안 하면 나는 죽겠다. 약간 이런 생각을 해가지고 진짜로 실제로 누가 내 머리에다가 총 들고 너 이거 안 하면 your nose. My favorite activity. My favorite activity now is going into the forest and just sitting there when no one is. And then just, I wouldn't say meditate. I just like to sit there and 멍 때리는 걸 되게 좋아해요. 약간, 어디서나 그냥 집에 있거나. 근데 사람이 없어야 돼요. 사람이 없고, there's gotta be Say yang. Okay, say yang. Say yang. Alright, let me see what else there is.
Hi everyone.
How do you...
Before and below, we will learn about how to end. There is a
Sorry, I'm like kind of going off a tangent here.
And affection through the other partner, or even let alone below in Malaysia. But you will hear them spoken a lot, at least in songs. I will
Aku sayang kamu. You know what? I don't have an example for that. I just said whatever it said. It says over there. Sending love from London, right back at ya. Yeah, I actually really want to go back to London as well. It was it was amazing. Had so much fun. I mean, we shot Text Me there, so it was quite the to just have a little moment with the dog and him on film, and she was very kind enough to say yes. And yeah, and that's how that scene came about. It's a very brief scene, but gang love from Australia. That's right back at you. The gang loves you back. Sounded pretty awkward, but it does. Am I doing good today? I'm doing absolutely amazing today. 저도 사랑합니다. Hi from Pakistan. Hello. I know. Imagine just passing by and getting into the video. Yeah, I know. That's pretty crazy, but that's what happened. Coffee or tea? I think coffee, but I don't know. Coffee because I'm just so used to drinking coffee. This is very bright, by the way. Count, but it still costs $30. And you're like, okay, I'll take it. And then you end up freaking paying for like useless shit. But yeah, that's exactly what that's exactly what it is. Sorry, I went into like a little rabbit hole of that. But anyway, I have a favorite song off of Live's Brazil. I would love to go to Brazil. I think I was meant to actually go to Rio, a while back, but I forgot why I didn't end up going, and then I instead went somewhere else. I think I went back to Peru. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, like, what have I been listening to these days? I don't know. I've been so busy working. East. You're in love with my song. Thank you so much. Someone's trying to scare me. They're saying someone's behind me, and I get it. All right, I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. Ironically, yes. I'm a scaredy cat. So I think one thing I wanted to talk about was the direction or the vision that I have for my music videos. I've been heavily into imagery of characters, so creating characterizations of certain personas, as you can probably tell from my Mito thing. But I kind of want to develop more on that in my future music videos as well. Sure, VFX and having flashy new things pop up here and there to kind of stir your attention. Yeah. A lot of people like the acting. I don't know. I feel like I don't think I really think about acting in that moment. I don't feel like I'm not really a good actor. I'm a good editor. There we go. I suck at acting. Yeah. So I mean, but when I go on set, right, it's kind of weird because when I was doing Mito, I don't think I've ever I don't think I've ever directed it, and then I went on set at the same time. So I don't think I was in for so long. I was always behind it, and I was very comfortable behind it because I knew what I wanted to do. I knew how to direct it, but now I had to direct myself, and it wasn't just an ordinary like here's your guitar, sit there, look good, and then just sing. It was like you had to play a character from your dark past that kind of lives with you for however long you had him, and you have to make him come to life in an orderly fashion, in a way which you've never really seen or have seen done before. And the crazy part was you had to act it out, and for me it was intense because I don't think because for the longest time I was worried that I didn't know how that would turn out, and I was worried that he wouldn't turn out. So that was one of my biggest challenges, and I was afraid of being judged as well on set because the people that I work with, they're all people that have known me for being a director, and every time I'm on set, I just have a cap on. I have I look the part. I don't even know what that is, but I don't look like a flashy artist. But so it's kind of weird turning into one, and then going on set and then just changing characters and then you just look into the camera and the music starts and you just have to start acting. But for me, it was the first time, and I don't think I've ever done that, and I know I was pretty worried. But after a while, you get used to it. I figured the person that was going on set wasn't me. I had to leave Ian behind, and I had to bring up Mito. So that was crazy. And when I did that, I think for the longest time, I really did believe I was Mito. I know it's like, like the actors and actresses do. But for me, to be able to, I don't know if you guys realize, but if you look at I would have to also believe that that wasn't me. Like, I would have to really, really fool myself to think, that's how much I would have to pull out from, like, me to not be this me, like the regular me, like ha ha ha, goofy, and turn into this dark stranger. So that was the process, and I don't think I've ever talked about this, but that's kind of what I really wanted to talk about. And it was crazy. And what was more crazy was, so after the Mito album finished, because I haven't been on social media for a very long time after that. It's because I was trying to get assume. Wait, what's assume? Like, it could have been better. Yeah, it could have been better. Uh, Thank you. Yeah, No Blueberries was fun. It was that too. Like, it was just it was crazy. Yeah. So yeah, that's the kind of story that I had. Yeah. So Mito is based on the had to deal with, I guess, growing up. But for me, it's like I've made peace with it and I accepted it, and it's not something that I want to fix because not necessarily you can really fix it. I mean, so it's for the longest time I resisted it, but I don't think. But now I know that that's kind of what made me me. If I didn't have those crazy lows, or those dips, I don't think I would have had the inspiration to conjure this up. So in all aspects, it worked out, and I made something of it. And I think that was the message I was trying to give everyone: is you can make something of it, and not necessarily does it have to always be a bad thing. I like to express it. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Fuck, any artists I would like to collab with in the future? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm really open for suggestions. I like. Brush, but you don't swallow. Because I used to swallow toothpaste. And I don't think that turned out really good. Please, no stretching. Okay, I don't. I mean, okay, if you're the boss, I won't stretch. Sorry. Do I like durian? I do like. I mean, honestly, I've had two experiences with durian. One was good and one was bad. So I though we're small, I don't think we're that small, but I mean, even though we're a small movement, I think we're probably one of the most prideful and one of the most strongest movement fan base that we ever, like, that anyone could probably ask for, honestly. If you're like a DPR, like if you're a DPR follower, and if you followed us from day one, then like it's like we're growing together. It's not onto Deeper Lives Is Anybody Out There. So that is a series of its own. I'm not saying that Yellow Cab is a whole series of its own too. It was like a 3-minute 40 high teen Netflix Korean drama that was just packed into 3 minutes 40 seconds. Just think of it like that. And the Mito series and the Is Anybody Out There series, the Spaceman and the Doc Doodle Madoodle, whatever his name is. That's a complete different series. So those are stories that I will hopefully want to continue, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. Listen to Yellow Cabs, and if you haven't seen the music video, go see it now. Look forward to Live's EP that's coming out. It's a banger. It's a banger. And yeah, look forward to more things that are coming out soon, because the whole team's working really hard. That's probably a screenshot. All right. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Love you all. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. Mwah!